Yo.
Why is this song so special to you? Why Walk on Water?
I think Walk on Water is a really timely song, and the reason we chose it first is because it still has that big, bombastic, anthemic 30 Seconds to Mars thing, that thing that you want to go see when you come to one of the shows. But the lyrics, I think, had a big part to play in why this song was chosen to be first.
The album is done? Are we talking about a complete record here?
The single is done. The album, I think 2019.
Seriously? I mean, I thought it was in good shape. Where are you at? Come on, fans want to know.
I've written 120 songs, 120, and I've whittled it down to about 11 or so that I'm focusing on. 4 of those songs are pretty much done.
The thing about 30 Seconds to Mars is that, when you guys are taking your time and when you're getting it right, and you're in a situation where, you're trying to find the balance between getting it to perfection but also satisfying the appetite of the fans, you have one of the most passionate fan bases in the world. Does it ever break through the wall to you? Do you feel that energy from the fans when you're making music, or do you try and block it out?
Absolutely. I mean, we just did Camp Mars this past weekend, which is our own little micro festival that we do in Malibu for the past 3 years. And we've been on tour this summer with Muse, and we just went to Kazakhstan and did a show about 3 weeks ago. So we're still, we still see people face to face, and we're very much, aware and grateful for all of the energy and support out there. It's been 4 years. I don't expect anybody to be there after 4 years.
Yeah.
So I'm happy anyone's showing up at the shows, but we're playing the biggest shows of our career, and some of the best shows.
Is there a video? Are you done?
I'm shooting it actually last night, and tonight I'll be shooting again. And we're shooting the video right now.
And Bartholomew Cubbins is directing it?
The return of Bartholomew Cubbins. Frontal. That's the piece. But, it does take a long time to make the music, and creativity has its own rules. It's never polite. It's never convenient. And I also have other things I do in my life, whether it's making films or whatever else I'm spending time doing. So time is always a big one, but we're playing the VMAs soon, so we're rehearsing for that every day. We just finished the song 2 days ago and delivered it. It's
crazy to think that you get to this point, you're about to release a song, and it all kind of pops out of this cannon like this. And it's like, wow, the world stage, the VMAs, the big stage, video being done, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you exist in that world.
Well, I have a lot of help from really hardworking people, and we just hunker down and do it. And I think the excitement, the adrenaline gets you through. But it's been a lot of late nights and early mornings. And I mean, today I started at 8 a.m. and then from 6 p.m. to about 1 or 2 in the morning, we'll be filming and editing and rehearsing for the VMAs.
What is the driving mechanism behind music? Because it really feels like 30 Seconds to Mars remains kind of your number one priority, at least in your heart, the way you talk about music. I love that.
I mean, it's hard to beat music. Making films is great. I love it too, but it's hard to beat standing on stage, playing your music all over the world. My brother's beside me, and we've shared this since we were kids. So really, you can't beat that. That's the most amazing experience that I've ever had in my life, I think. So, easy to work really hard and to spend so much time doing something you love so much. I mean, it's an incredible thing.
So back into the studio working on the record, and, we're talking about 2018 at this point, right? I mean, we're already heading into September. I'm assuming we're not going to get a 30 Seconds to Mars album this year.
I'm not sure about that yet. I don't know. Miracles do happen, but I have no idea. To be honest with you, I'm not even thinking about the album release. I think we'll probably put out at least 3 songs before we even think about putting the album out. I want to take our time with things. We've been gone for a really long time, and the return of 30 Seconds to Mars, where I want to be really thoughtful about it and make sure the songs are as good as they can be, and that we make some really great videos and stuff for people.
There's never a guarantee, I think, for me, that there's a 30 Seconds to Mars album in the pipeline. I never take it for granted. I always think, like, maybe this is the last one.
I think you may be right about that. This could be the very last 30 Seconds to Mars album. So we're taking our time and enjoying every single second of it.
Jared Leto, handsome even with the beard.
Thank you so much. I love you, bro. See you soon.